Hi Sagittarius, Happy New Year. Welcome back or welcome to Marion K Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for January 2025. Sag, how are you? Did you have a good birthday season? I hope you did. I hope you had a wonderful time. Now, we are going to pull a card from the Oracle and it's called A Compendium of Witches, and it's beautiful. We are also going to be pulling the tarot cards from the Dragon Tarot. Fun fact, this is my first ever tarot deck. This is said first ever tarot deck, and it is in surprisingly better nick than what I am. So, that is what we're going to be doing. Sit in, buckle up, and let's see what's happening in January. Card please for Sagittarius, January 2025. Wow. I can't even believe this, Sag. 2025. Right. Standing stone. Standing still, I almost said. Which is something you're not familiar with, Sag, is it? Okay, so it's card number 35, which adds up to 8. Which is interesting, because I've just read for Leo. And they had card number 53. So, there may be something about that. Now, what is a standing stone? A standing stone is a mythical place. It's considered a sacred place. It's considered a gateway. If you follow certain Scottish adaptations of programs. However, there is so much more to standing stones. They are a place of great significance in many different cultures. And what is interesting about this one is the design of this, right? Okay, so is that a deer? Is that some kind of animal jumping forward? Is it a stag? But what I'm really drawn to here is this, and that is the glyph of the sun in astrology, and whether that's meant to be that on this particular card, I do not know. But that is what I see that as. So, really, where is the sun shining for you right now, Sag? Is the sun shining? Or does it feel like the sun has stopped turning in your world right now? And if that's, I'm sorry. The Sagittarius, you're just go, go, go. Because you're full of optimism, exploration and freedom. The need for freedom within the Sagittarius psyche cannot be like doubted. It's just, as a Sag ascendant, I get it a wee bit, because it's just like this need to feel freedom like nothing else. It's like this constant push-pull thing. Do we need freedom or do we not need freedom? What does freedom look like to you? Okay, where does the sun shine for you in this pursuit of freedom? So, let's have a look and see. If the sun does not feel like it's shining on you, Sag, we need to go on a quest, don't we? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why it's standing stone. Because you go to the standing stones and you feel like you're being invited onto a quest. Perhaps. Now, can we have some cards, please, for Sagittarius for January 2025, please? Okay, The bottom of the deck, you're showing up for yourself as the Ten of Wands. Sag. What the heck? What the fuck is going on with you? Right. The cards that you have got as the Knight of Coins, the Five of Cups, the Five of Coins, the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, we love to see that, and the World. Okay, so the High Priestess, Sag, is my favourite card in this deck. Okay, it is hard if somebody was to ask me what is the favourite card, because I love all of them. But this High Priestess is just, it is just my favourite. And the reason why is it's the rainbow, and it's the colours of the rainbow. I remember when I first get this deck and seeing that card, seeing the gold glitter almost, you know, it just felt, you could just feel the magic coming from it. With the cauldron and everything about it just really felt like, it felt like home, which is a strange thing, I suppose, for a 15-year-old teenager, but that's how it felt, you know. It felt like it just felt really special. And she very rarely comes out in readings that I do, but when she does, it's always deeply significant. And this is really like, this reading is like a reading in two halves. And it feels like there is what has been, which is up here, and what will be. This feels like what has been going on up until this point, and then there will be some kind of shift, and going forward there is this new understanding. Let's see what has been first of all, right? So we've got the Knight of Coins, the Five of Cups, the Five of Coins. The Knight of Cups is antithesis to everything that you are not. Sagittarius, you are the Knight of Wands. You're fast, you're fire, you're passion. The Knight of Coins is slow, deliberate, and it's like trying to mix oil and water. When the Knight of Coins and the Knight of Wands meet, it is literally like, it's essentially, it's oil and water, you know. You do not mix. Do you get on? I would imagine, because you get on with most people, Sag. But is it tedious? Yes. Is it irritating? Yes. The Knight of Coins is Virgo energy. It's deliberate, it is presumptuous, and it's just really challenging. There's a suffocation to it, the energy of the Knight of Coins, and that's where I feel like you have been for a while. And it's led you to the Five of Cups, and nobody wants to be in the Five of Cups. Okay, but sometimes it's necessary. We've got a Five of Cups and we've got a Five of Coins, a Five of Pentacles. It's this. It's a card of Taurus, but it's also a card of feeling left out. You know, and there's been a sadness. That's, you know, these two cards together. There's a sadness, and there is a deep sense of wanting to belong. And I don't feel that this is just suddenly something that's happened. You know, I think this could be going back years. You know, this need within you, Sag, to feel like you belong somewhere. That you belong somewhere, and people and people truly appreciate you. And that's been this quest. Maybe that's the quest to the standing stone, the quest that I keep saying that word, you know, like it's no like a direction that you're heading towards. It's a quest that you've been on maybe several lifetimes. But what I feel like is it's that it feels like you've found home. Or within January 2025, you will feel like you have found your home. You've found, and that home can be a physical place, absolutely, but it can be the people that are in your life. It can be the job that you're doing. It can be the hobbies that you have. You will finally feel that your place in the world it means something. And I think that's the whole point. Previous to this point, there doesn't feel like there's been a true understanding of the meaning that you want out of your life, but now it is. And how has this came about? It's came about with the Ten of Cups. It's came about with leaning into your emotions, feeling safe enough to lean into your emotions. And I don't mean your passions, because you're very good at that, but I mean like your core beliefs, Sagittarius, the core beliefs that make you who you are. You felt safe enough to face the core beliefs, because people will say, you know, oh well, at my core and my core beliefs, blah blah blah, but our core beliefs are what triggers us. When we feel triggered in the world, it is because somebody is getting too close to a core belief that we have about ourselves. And in feeling safe, what you've done is you have amassed this magic and this wisdom within you, these secrets, and you have been able to reveal the secrets that the High Priestess keeps for you. Now maybe you see yourself as a magical being, a High Priestess type person, or there is somebody in your life who exemplifies that energy. You know, maybe there's somebody in your life that literally has a cauldron. You know, hi, I've got a cauldron, hello. But you know, maybe there's somebody closer to you that has physically got a cauldron, or makes you feel like there is real, makes you believe in magic. And again, that can be yourself, or that can be someone who you love. And it feels like it could be an individual who is out with you. With that, just that Ten of Cups there. And what I love about this Ten of Cups is it's the two dragons. So they're making the cups in the traditional sense, you know, it's like the kind of a nuclear family type thing, right? And that doesn't always work for everybody. But what I love about this is it's like this care and compassion and this dancing interlocking energy that you have found within yourself. And because you've found it within yourself, you've been able to find somebody else who exemplifies that energy as well, Sag. Ten of Wands showing up, and it's like almost like, so this Ten of Wands, I noticed it in a reading I did earlier, where this dragon looks as if it's got its hands over its head and its claws over its ears, whatever you want to say. And it's almost like, for you, what it feels like is you're no longer listening to the voices of the past. You're no longer listening to Sag 6 months ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago, the version of yourself when, you know, the version that is your core beliefs, because your core beliefs are changing. Your core beliefs are changing to the point where they are renewing themselves. They're changing. And because they're changing at such a deep level, you're able to spread your magic so much more. And then we've got the world here. We've got the moon that's represented in the High Priestess, and we have got the world. And this energy, this is huge energy, Sag. This isn't just your run-of-the-mill, you know, like, oh, there's going to be like the ending of something, the beginning of the other. It's like, it feels huge. It feels like this huge cycle is coming to an end, and you are being invited, and you are being told, do you know what? You have done the work, Sag. And many doubted whether or not you would be able to complete this work, but you have done it, and you have shown the world exactly what you can achieve. And it is a wondrous thing. So be proud of yourself, Sagittarius. Be proud of the risks that you took. Because there's always an opportunity, there's always a chance that these things don't work out. But you have made it work. You have made it happen. You have followed the magic. Might even call it that. Might even call this video that. I don't know. But you have followed the magic, and with the world at the end, you know, you have now got this huge vista in front of you. This huge opportunity to really show up for yourself, for those you love. I mean, there might be fixed signs round about you, but it feels like this is your opportunity to really prove to yourself and to others, you know, here's the way forward. I know what I'm doing finally. I took the risk. There's been uncertainty. But now, 2025 is the chance and the reward that you have been waiting on. Okay, Sag? So have a beautiful January. Remember, if you are looking for a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. And I will see you again in February. Remember, there is weekly videos for all signs of general readings up on a Sunday every week. And I will see you in February. Okay, have a wonderful month. Take care. Bye-bye.